Hello, hello.
Hello.
Okay, hold on. I'm still waiting for the DJ to get here. I don't see him.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, let's just go on mute for now.
Okay.
No sé cómo explicar lo que me hiciste. Me hiciste sentir amor después de tanto dolor. Porque llegaste a mí si no te merezco.
Can y'all hear me?
Eres un ángel
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
para mi mundo, eres mi sol. Das luz a mi existir, tu amor me hace vivir. Y tus ojos, tu sonrisa, alegran a mi pobre corazón. Contigo soy feliz, tus besos me hacen sentir lo que siempre pensé hacer imposible, es verdadero amor.
Oh yeah, going to the Kilowatt Company in the house.
Porque llegaste a mí si no te merezco. Eres un ángel para mi mundo, eres mi sol. Das luz a mi existir, tu amor me hace vivir. Y tus ojos, tu sonrisa, alegran a mi pobre corazón. Contigo soy feliz, tus besos me hacen sentir lo que siempre pensé ser imposible, es verdadero amor.
Oh yeah, from Dallas, Fort Worth, Grupo Stampede. Once again, going out to the Kilowatt Club in the house. Going out to Jason's Land Legend podcast. Later on tonight, we're gonna have special guests, the Blaze Brothers. Para la familia, Borjas, Cande.
Te sentir tu amor, para no vivir con el dolor de pensar que no me quieres tú a mí, igualmente que yo te quiero a ti. No soy nada sin tu amor, sin tu querer, como un libro sin palabras para leer, como el cielo sin la luna, sin el sol. No soy nada si no siento tu calor. Cuando me das tu amor, cuando sentiré tu pasión, cuando me dirás que tu amor es tan grande como el de mi corazón. Cuando sentiré tu calor en mis brazos, calmando este dolor, que no quiero olvidarme de tu amor por tanto esperarte. Soy nada sin tu amor, sin tu querer, como un libro sin palabras para leer, como el cielo sin la luna, sin el sol. No soy nada si no siento tu calor. Cuando me das tu amor, cuando sentiré tu pasión, cuando me dirás que tu amor es tan grande como el de mi corazón. Cuando sentiré tu calor en mis brazos, calmando este dolor, que no quiero olvidarme de tu amor por tanto esperarte. Otra vez vuelves llorando por otro, herida del alma y del corazón. Otra vez vienes buscando los brazos que calman tus penas y alivian dolor. Otra vez vuelves buscando a ese tonto que siempre te acepta sin condición. Otra vez vuelves sabiendo que hay alguien quien quiere quererte, quien quiere tu amor. Otra vez vuelvo a caer en tu trampa, pensando que ahora me querrás de verdad. Otra vez sigo viviendo esa mentira de nuestro amor. Otra vez vuelvo con mi cariño a juntar los pedazos de tu corazón, para que el otro, cuando te alivies, disfrute tus besos, disfrute tu amor. Otra vez vuelves buscándome a mí, otra vez vuelvo a enamorarme de ti, pero no puedo seguir con el juego de nuestro amor. Otra vez vuelves buscándome a mí, otra vez vuelvo a enamorarme de ti, pero algún día ya no estaré otra vez, nunca otra vez.
Oh, let's go from Three Rivers, Texas. Rubén Salazar y Grupo Lazo.
pasándola un día a la vez. Es difícil no verte otra vez. Las horas se marcan, los días me matan. Quisiera sentirte en mis brazos. Todos preguntan de ti. Les digo que todo es igual. Estoy tan perdido que no estás conmigo. Sin ti no hay por qué continuar. Estoy perdido, vagando sin rumbo y herido. Mi vida sin ti es un castigo y ya me cansé de llorar. Estoy perdido, penando en saber mi destino. Si no vuelves jamás conmigo, te veré dentro mi ser. Estoy perdido. Otro día no aguanto más, me está llevando la soledad a un lugar tan oscuro. Regresa y te
Jerry.
juro que ahora estoy para cambiar. Estoy perdido, vagando sin rumbo y herido. Mi vida sin ti es un castigo y ya me cansé de llorar. Estoy perdido. Yeah, baby.
Buenas y Three Rivers, Texas. Alice, Texas. Corpus Christi, come on.
Escúchame bien, no quiero saber más de tu querer. Prefiero sufrir de angustia y dolor, pero sin tu amor. Te di mi calor con tanta pasión, pero me pagaste con traición. Esas caricias que le dabas a mi corazón fueron mentiras. Voy a olvidarte para siempre. Te prometo, no te voy a extrañar. Voy a borrarte de mi mente, siempre, para siempre. Ya no me busques,
Ready to go
ni
for it.
me llames. No te preocupes por mi querer. Déjame solo, olvídate de todo, siempre, para siempre.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Rubén Salazar y Lazo.
Tengo un amor que me quiere con todo su corazón. Y yo me muero pensando en su amor. Tanto la quiero que salgo a la calle sonámbulo. Tanto la quiero que ya la razón la perdí. Yo te tengo un amor que llora por mí y lloro por él. La vida me dio, la vida le di, qué lindo es querer. Tengo un amor que me quiere con todo su corazón. Y yo me muero pensando en su amor.
Going to R&M Promotions.
Yo tengo un amor que llora por mí y lloro por él. La vida me dio, la vida le di, qué lindo es querer. Tengo un amor que me quiere con todo su corazón. Y yo me muero pensando en su amor.
Oh, here we go, Retoño. Going to Samuel.
Definitivamente te quiero mucho y vas a ser mi mujer, aunque se opongan mil gentes, yo siempre, siempre te voy a querer. Definitivamente tú eres mi vida, ya no lo puedo callar. No tengo ninguna duda que tú me quieres igual. Definitivamente tú eres la dueña de mi querer. ¿Será que tú me quieres? Por eso yo te entrego mi vida de una vez. Estoy bien decidido que todo mi cariño será todo de ti. Por eso yo te digo, definitivamente mi amor es para ti.
Going to my boy Ram.
Definitivamente tú eres mi vida, ya no lo puedo callar. No tengo ninguna duda que tú me quieres igual. Definitivamente tú eres la dueña de mi querer. ¿Será que tú me quieres? Por eso yo te entrego mi vida de una vez. Fuiste para mí todita mi ilusión. Hoy me parte el corazón esta desilusión.
Come on.
Se nubló de nuevo mi cielo, me di cuenta que no fue eterno. Todo en este mundo se acaba y hoy se acaba tu amor por mí. Mas no voy a lamentar, no tiene caso ya. No me voy a atormentar pensando nada más.
Bueno,
Tú ya no me perteneces y perdí tu amor para siempre. Voy a hacer de cuenta que nunca tu camino crucé.
Oh yeah, coming up in just a little bit, about 8 o'clock, we're gonna have the Blaze Brothers right here. Jason Land Legends Podcast, come on. That's right, the Blaze Brothers. Échale cande. The OG. Gracias, Brenda.
No voy a lamentar, no tiene caso ya. No me voy a atormentar pensando nada más. Que tú ya no me perteneces y perdí tu amor para siempre. Voy a hacer de cuenta que nunca tu camino crucé.
Una más. Voy a complacerte una más. Tengo ganas de tomar. Brindo por este final. Te vas, llévate el recuerdo nada más y deja mi corazón en paz. Lo que te di no lo puedes borrar. Si me ves bailando es porque ando borracho y ando tratando de olvidarte así. Si me ves besando otros labios amargos, también estoy orando por dentro por ti.
Oh, that's right. Going to Joe Alvarado. Joe Alvarado. Happy retirement. Come on. Don't forget about us little guys over here. Take us on vacation with you.
No te quiero, pero la verdad te amo mucho. De lo que tus ojos dirán. Si me ves bailando es porque ando borracho y ando tratando de olvidarte así. Si me ves besando otros labios amargos,
yeah, coming up next, the Blaze Brothers.
Por dentro por ti. Ando borracho bailando.
All the way from San Antonio, Texas, H&R Size House. All right, San Antonio. This is an exclusive song right here coming up tomorrow. Going out to the Blaze Brothers.
Te va a doler cuando te encuentres a alguien frío como tú. No tienes corazón, una leona sin valor. Arrancaste mi corazón en dos. Quiero verte llorar.
Stay tuned tomorrow. The whole song will come out tomorrow. The Blaze Brothers. Thank you, guys. I'll see you mañana.
Sweet. Sweet. Thank you, brother. Hello, hello. Brenda, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good. Our
Well-
guest here? Not yet.
I'm sorry?
Our guest not here yet?
Yeah, they're here. They're right here with me.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You want to welcome everybody real quick?
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for joining the Latin Legends podcast. We're very excited for our guests today, the Blaze Brothers, and we are looking forward to having a really good chat with them. So welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining.
Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, before the guys get on camera here, shout out to Arden Promotions, Linda, Missy, everybody that's in the chat. Thank you for being here. And let me get the guys in here. Go ahead, guys.
Awesome.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Hi.
How are
Hi.
you?
Muy bien.
All right, all
¿Cómo
right.
están
Well,
ustedes?
Great.
Doing good, doing good.
Excited.
Good, good, good. Excited to have you guys.
all right. So, guys, welcome back. We're here to help y'all promote the second single, right?
Mhm.
And I actually heard it. I liked it. I like it. As the people heard a little piece of it, it starts off that little slow and then it transitions into like a dancing mood,
Yeah.
Texas style, Texas country. At least that's what I feel. Real quick, Benny, once again, thank you, brother. And tell us a little bit more about this track.
Yeah, Jason, thanks for having us, man. This track we did, it's coming up, Reina No Eres. It's just a song. I was saying earlier, somebody asked me about hurting songs, right?
Yeah.
I seem to like hurting songs, but I was telling you, I was like, I feel like it pulls from two different emotions, right? To have a hurt song, like it's you had to have loved a lot
Yeah.
in order to hurt a lot, so it
Yeah.
kind of makes it stronger. So we kind of like sad songs, but yeah, so it's kind of a hurt song, and it's just it's one of those songs where it comes from an honest place, but you also kind of get into the character of it, and
Yeah.
you just kind of go for it, and this one came out pretty fast for us, and we were fortunate to work on it.
All right, all right. So Salomon, let me ask you this, bro. During the process of actually, mixing and mastering, how did you feel about it? Like, were you like, yeah, this is the one, or because the first single that was good too, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that, man?
Well, it was a little challenging. It took a while. It didn't happen right away, but we knew what we wanted to hear. So we I did end up mixing the song myself. We got it mastered in Nashville,
Oh, okay, okay.
and we really liked the result. Really.
Okay. Okay.
Came out really nice.
And one more question before I pass it here to Brenda. Whose idea was it on the picture for the single?
That would be.
Oh, that was mine. That was
That was
mine.
yours, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was bad, bro. I like that. The
Thank you.
crown and the boot, you know, stepping on
The
it.
boot stepping on the crown.
Well,
yeah.
it's about to step on
It's
it.
about to step.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That's
I
right.
like that, bro. I really did, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And did you already have that in mind, or you just thought
I
of it one
did. You
day?
know what? That picture came to mind for some reason. Right off the bat. So that's kind of how I designed that cover.
Okay, all right. Brenda, go ahead, Brenda.
Hi, guys. Well, I have a couple of questions for you guys. Number one is Reina No Eres. What inspired the song?
Yeah, I mean, I think the song comes again from an honest feeling, right? Experience, obviously, but also, like I was telling Jason, I think that's the inspiration was there. But once you start kind of get going with the song and start writing and it starts coming out, like the abuelo, right? You just start getting into the character, and it kind of goes, And Reina No Eres actually started first with the first part, the first lines that come out. That's the first thing that I wrote. So I didn't even know it was going towards that. But as the song progressed in the chorus, it just seemed right. Reina No Eres. So it progressed to that.
Yes, so we're very excited to hear it. And another question I had, I know you talked about a little bit of the experience maybe. When you start the writing process, or when you started the writing process, was it something that you were planning to do? Or I know when I write songs, sometimes I start a certain way and then they go completely different direction than what I thought. So my question is that, did you think it was going to end up the way it ended up, or did you had already planned from the beginning how it was going to finish?
Yeah, no, I think this song, we just kind of, I didn't know how it was going to finish. It took some different turns, and it kind of made it fun, to be honest with you. And now, like, when we look back and listen to it now that it's finished and coming out, it's kind of like a story. It goes through its little moods and it has changes. Una Mas was a little bit more straightforward.
Right.
And repeated basically 4 chords, the entire song. This one doesn't have a whole lot of chords, but there are changes and moods in it as it goes in and out. And we did use more instruments also on this one, so as the moods change, you'll notice a mandolin come in for a certain part and then kind of sneak out. And then, you'll notice banjo coming in the background and kind of coming out. So it's a little bit more, you can tell the story kind of progressed as this one was being written.
Right. Okay, good. And then my last song for you, my last question for you guys is, what are the plans? Do you guys have anything else in mind after this one is released?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to release our first English country song for Valentine's Day.
Awesome.
So that'll be in about a month. And then after that, we plan to drop an EP by May 1st.
Awesome. That's great. Will those are originals or these are covers?
Yes, all of these songs are original songs.
Awesome. Okay, well, those are my questions. I'll pass it back to Jason.
Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda.
Chad, if you guys have a quick question for the guys, go ahead and put it there, and Brenda will read them to them in just a little bit. All right, so guys, let's talk about touring. What's going on with that?
Oh, we're fixing to perform certain events, right? But officially towards the end of the year, we're gonna start actually booking touring. As far as touring, we're gonna team up with Pájaro Promotions, right?
Yeah, we're teaming up with Pájaro Bird Promotions. I mean, great dude, great promotional, guy. I mean, so we're really happy. We do have a lot of things coming up. We can't name anything right now, but there definitely is a tour, and we're very excited to be teaming up with Pájaro Productions. And shout out to our distribution /manager /friend, Miss Myra D as well.
Cielo Entertainment.
With Cielo Entertainment. So we kind of have a really strong team, and we're looking to come in strong for 2026.
All right. And of course, the rodeo's around the corner, Can y'all say y'all gonna be at the rodeo in Mercedes or
I can't really say that.
no?
Right
We
now.
can't confirm nor
We
deny
can't,
that.
yeah, we can't.
I get
confirm or
it.
deny
I
it.
get it.
I
I
had,
get it.
I had forgotten about that actually.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. That's
And then
something
now
that
Los
should-
Fresnos has one, right?
Yeah, they always have theirs too. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, now that this is happening and you're about to release something in February, like you said in Valentine's Day, I feel like this is gonna take off for you guys. Are y'all prepared for the ride?
Well, I think that's what we're preparing for, and that's why we haven't, just kind of jumped in it right away. We want to take our time with everything. Like I said, the music too. We don't ever want to rush anything. We want to make sure that everything we do, we put our all into it. It's all our love, all our soul into it, and then we let it go. So we want to make sure we do it right. We want to make sure we plan it right as well. So we have a lot of big plans, but we want to make sure everything's planned out. So we're going to make sure that we're well prepared as we get into it.
All right. And as far as the other band members, can y'all say who they are or?
Well, right now, no, we can't mention everybody.
Dang. All right. My last question to you guys is this: Would y'all be prepared to actually leave the United States to perform somewhere else, like out of the country? And I'm not talking about like Mexico. I'm saying like maybe like the Netherlands, Germany, something like that.
Yeah. As long as it's not like Syria or somewhere like
Yeah.
that, we're pretty open. But yeah, no,
I agree.
No, we're open, and actually we're kind of thinking now because like Una Mas, it did really well in Mexico, and so that's been great, and we've some opportunities have come up to go to like Monterrey and the Tejano country over there is getting pretty riled up. It's getting kind of big over there.
Nice.
So those opportunities are coming up. So if we did go somewhere, another country, I would say it would be Monterrey first in Mexico. But I mean, I would be open to go somewhere as long as they're American friendly, Mexican friendly. We're all good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And this is another question that just came to me. As far as merch, where can they get the merch if it's already available?
Yeah, all that we've been discussing. But yes, merch should be available in about 2 weeks. So I know we've had a lot of high demand. Like a lot of people are asking for this cap, right? And so, but yeah, we're working on caps and shirts.
We're gonna make it available so you can order online.
Yeah.
And you'll receive it through the mail.
So you can look for that in about 2 weeks. We should have something up, and it'll be on our social medias at Blaze Brothers on Facebook, TikTok, and Blaze Brothers 956 on Instagram.
All right, great. And once again, let me ask you so you can throw that number out there. If they want a private event from you guys, who do they call?
They can contact anybody interested or have any questions. They can contact us through social media. Yeah, we check it pretty much, every day or every other day. Yeah, but about daily. And we try to get back to everybody. We may not get back to you right away, same day. I don't want anybody to get upset. Give me a couple of days because sometimes we do get a lot of messages, but we try to answer everybody that messages you.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Hey, Brenda, do we have any questions from the chat?
We do. We actually have, what would be your dream collab with either a country artist or Tejano artist?
We were just talking about that this morning. Actually, we would love to be have a duet with Willie Nelson's son. What's his name?
Luke Nelson.
Luke Nelson.
Luke.
Yeah, we were listening to. He was playing a song. I guess it was on Bert Kreischer's podcast, right? He was doing an acoustic song, "Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground," and it was just like he sounded like his dad, but had such a pure tone to him, and the way he was playing his guitar, and it was just like, man, it would be awesome to do some sort of collab with this guy. So that's one,
That's pretty awesome. And then the other question is, when are you guys going to San Antonio? This is from Mrs. Sobrevilla.
Yeah, we'd love to go to San Antonio. We'd love to.
Saludos to my tíos.
We're definitely
Yes.
Very nice. So any recent or any maybe any presentations that you guys are having soon?
Yeah, we're looking to doing. There's going to be some big concerts coming to the Valley, and we're looking to be doing at least some guest spots coming out on a couple of them. So we can't announce anything official until it's official.
Okay, yes, I
But
know.
we
I know how that works.
we'll be announcing that very soon. But yeah, we're looking to get started here pretty soon. So we're
And
excited.
then I have a quick question as well. What inspired your genre?
The genre? Well, I think just growing up where we grew up, listening to the different music that we grew up, obviously being from San Benito, we grew up on conjunto music, the countryside, it's the home of Freddie Fender, Charlie Crockett, you know what I mean? So we have a lot of that mix, and I think it just naturally mixes in together with what we do. We didn't try to be a genre, it just kind of came out that way. I love country, and we kind of merged it together. And we also, Mona and I like old school music too. We talk about the Carpenters and the Eagles. So I think you can hear a little bit of that influence in there too with his harmonies that he puts in there. A lot of it we get from those old school bands, rock bands as well. So I think it's a mix of what we like and what we grew up around.
I was gonna also mention that your style is very unique, and it's very good that you guys are actually putting this style out there because it's very different. And one of the big I guess highlights or what's gonna make you stand out is what you're putting out there, and the difference that it makes. Like, is when we hear you, it's not something that we've heard recently. So that's very good. And I just want to give you guys props and congrats, because I know you guys are going to do it.
That's such a great compliment. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it kind of just turned into that, honestly, because with Una Mas, we started it from scratch, and it just once we got the steel guitar in with Freeman Arthur, it evolved it into something else, and then we put vocals into it, and it just
and for us, and I think you can attest to this too. I mean, for us, I think the whole fun and love and everything, it's like it's your baby from the beginning. You're kind of creating it from nothing. From nothing you start to get an idea, or you have a lyric in your head or a melody or something comes out, and then you start to kind of create it from scratch.
Correct.
I think that kind of you put what comes out is all you know what I mean? So I think that's as authentic as you can be, I think, to yourself, right? If doing all that. So at least for us, so it just feels like we do put everything into it, and we love what we do, and just music in general. So, but in creating something, I think, I mean, we do spend a lot of time and effort into it, because
Yes.
we do think about it. Yeah.
And as artists, that I think that's the greatest challenge. Put out something out there that nobody's heard before, right? Standing out and making a difference by creating a sound that no one's heard before and that people can really, really buy and relate to. The last question we have is, how do you feel being from the same hometown as Freddie Fender?
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. It was a big inspiration for me,
and a crazy coincidence.
Yeah, coincidental. And just bringing up Freddie Fender, he grew up in the same neighborhood that my uncle grew up in. So my uncle taught me my first chords on the guitar when I was in third grade. Actually, I had never gone to the San Benito Cemetery to visit his tomb, to visit him. And on my way to record Una Mas, I pulled over and I went into the old San Benito Cemetery, and I just felt obligated to just kind of pay my respects, thank him for everything he laid in front. That's how much of an inspiration he was. And I even told Mona, I said, man, I felt great afterwards. I stayed there for about 15, 20 minutes, had a conversation with him, thanked him for everything, wanted his blessing in what we were about to do, and I don't know what made me do that, but I just felt the tug to do that. And we came over here and we recorded Una Mas that night. And even afterwards, after everything was kind of, Una Mas came out, and it came out, we felt like it was good, where we liked the way it sounded to us. And I told Mona, I was like, you know what? I feel like we got Freddie's blessing, man, just by stopping by and paying homage to him before we did it, you know. Just a little story on Freddie Fender. Yeah, that's what happened.
That's really good. So that's your answer right there. Jason, you want to continue with the game?
Yes. Well, you know the game, but I did something different now.
Go for
Well,
it.
real quick, guys. Let's say, well, after this drops tomorrow, right, or at midnight.
At midnight.
At midnight, yeah.
At midnight. Let's just say that a country music star tells his road manager or his manager, "Hey, you know what? I want them to open for us." What would y'all do? Take it? I mean, let's just say the money's right and everything's right. Would you guys take it, or you guys are gonna just still pursue the road that you are right now?
Well, I think it all depends, you know, if it works. I mean, yeah, we need to take opportunities like that, you know.
Okay.
If we're able to do it,
Okay.
I think we could, you
Of
know,
course.
we can make it work. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And one more question, guys. So usually I play this little game, but now I'm trying to do something different. And this is just as y'all's opinion on it. You know, there's no right or wrong answer. So let's say that somebody from, for instance, country music, and they conquered it, right? And they hear Tejano, they want to do Tejano. And they come to Tejano and they make it too. In y'all's eyes or whatever, would y'all consider them the king of Tejano? That's my question. So in other words, somebody from a different genre of music comes to Tejano and has success for years.
Hmm.
Remember that. It's got to be years, not just one hit and then, you know, success.
Hmm.
Would y'all consider them the king of Tejano?
Depends on.
On what you're putting them up
Oh,
against,
yeah,
I
what
guess,
you're
right?
putting them up against.
And what's your definition of king? Like being like the
Like-
man, the man
Like
of
for
the-
instance,
or the
like, you
person.
know, y'all can agree with me on this. These artists that I'm about to say are probably everybody's top 5. Jimmy Gonzalez, Jay Perez, Joe Lopez. Who else? Just right out of the top of your head if y'all know. Well, anyway, let's just say those 3. Roberto Pulido. You see, there you go. Roberto Pulido and maybe Mafia too. A lot of people say Mafia, but let's just say around that
Our
realm.
opinions on it.
Yeah, your opinion. Would you, let's say they had the success of those artists that I just said for years. Would y'all consider them the king of Tejano? Like, would y'all like put them in the top 5?
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think if they're doing the thing, you know what I mean. No matter where they come from, I would say yeah.
Yeah.
If they can, if they did their thing,
Even
in
though they
terms
come
of-
from country.
yeah,
music.
yeah, non-biased. Like, you know, what it's about, judge them just on their art and their music, not where they came from. You know.
Okay. The way I see it is that they're a guest in our culture.
Okay.
That's just what I feel.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of artists, bro, that don't get the recognition, and you know that, man.
Oh yeah.
And that if they had that recognition, they would be in everybody's top 5. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like somebody that comes from a whole different culture, bro, to our culture and has a lot of good success. I honestly, like me, no. You're a guest here.
Yeah. Well,
That's your home over there. But that's just me, though.
yeah.
That's just me.
But you know, Tejano as a culture, I mean, it's so diverse. Also, you know, there's so many.
True.
Like, look at just the ones you named. They all have different styles, very different styles.
Very, yeah,
So I feel like if somebody can come with a different style too, you know, it's just, I think it's so diverse. Tejano is, man. It's kind of like all over the, you know,
yeah.
everybody has their own style. I mean, look what we're doing as Blaze Brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different. It's kind of countryed out. You know, I
But
mean,
it's inspired from that too.
but it does have that in there. It is inspired by that. You know, the beats are a little different. They're, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you're just
Roberto
creating your own
did a lot of
name.
Country too.
yeah, Roberto has done a lot of
He's
country
got a lot
too.
of
Yeah.
country style songs too. But
Yeah,
it's Tejano country.
correct.
Yeah, so I think in my opinion, I get where you're coming from too, though. I get that too. But in my opinion, I feel like it's just, you know, I would just, you know, listen to them and just based on what they're producing and what the art is, and
Mhm.
and just kind of, take it by that, whether it's something that I gel with or not,
Yeah.
whatever. But there's so many different styles, I
Yeah.
feel like they would probably have their own unique style that made them special in their own way.
Right. Would I put him in the top 5? Probably, yeah, but never number 1. Like you're
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
to me, you're
Not
like
the
disqualified.
king.
Yeah,
Not the king.
you're disqualified.
Yeah,
you don't.
yeah.
That's just me though.
Like original OG, you're talking about.
Yeah,
uniques.
yeah.
The OG has to be number 1.
And I asked another artist this same question on the phone, and first thing he said is like, he's not from Texas, so no, that disqualifies him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like just like that. Like that was his, his take on it.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, and you know what? And I think also, well, because I look at it from the artist side too, because
Yeah.
I mean, even what we're doing now, and that's why I love Tejano, man. And I love all the Tejano fans and the Tejano radio,
Mhm.
because especially when it came to us, when we came out with Una Mas,
yeah,
it wasn't the country stations, the English country stations that opened their arms to us. It was the Tejano stations and the Tejano fans opened their arms
Right.
arms to us, It was the people from Mexico that are covering our songs in Mexico, which is an honor.
yeah,
And we get so many messages from people from all over, from Mexico, and all over the United States. And it's just like that for us, we felt like we were, accepted with open arms.
yeah.
We haven't gone there yet with the English country. And we hope that, maybe country will accept us. But like you're saying, they might have the same attitude you have. It'd
Right,
be like,
right.
these guys they come from the Tejano side. Like,
Yeah.
they're not real country artists, whatever
Yeah.
it is. So I kind of feel it from the artist side, it's like, man, but we're not trying to be this or that. We're just kind of doing our thing. But, there are the people that did accept us first, for sure, was all the Tejano people. Man.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And when I had Brando Mireles on the show, he was talking about they did Mi Tesoro, which is banda, but banda. What do you call it? Banda. I can't remember what he called it, but it was all keyboard, and the keyboards were also the drums.
Okay.
And so that their close circle were like, no, la están haciendo de mojados, and right like that.
Yeah.
Like, why y'all doing that? And it was
Yeah.
just to, because banda music was very, very strong in California, he said, in that time. So, and it was popping. So they were just trying to, stretch it out for Tejano to be over there. So,
Yeah.
and, because, this was in 94, 93 when they came up with that. And that was when Tejano was booming, bro. So to do something way far off the edge, bro, is crazy, But they had success. It did great. But anyways, on that. But yeah, that was just my last question to you guys for that. And where can they stream? Yeah, where can they stream the new song when it drops at midnight?
Yeah, so it drops at midnight. You can stream it on all digital platforms, Spotify, iTunes. We should have it up on YouTube by tomorrow too.
By tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Any last questions, Brenda?
No, well, I do. One more. Are you guys, I know do you guys plan in the future to do a whole album, or do you have any plans of that?
We actually do plan to have an album done and released by May.
Awesome. That's great. Congrats.
Yeah, we're actually fixing these next 2 weeks. We're gonna work on our last 2 songs to make the album complete, and God willing, we'll be ready to release it in May.
Awesome. And one more question. And when you guys write, who does the writing most of the times? And do you guys put the music at the same time, or the words come and then the music later?
Yeah, he comes in with the words, with the idea, the structure, kind of how we want it. He gets here, we start stacking tracks, and getting ideas.
Takes off from there. Yeah, we do a lot of the creation in the studio, and this is the studio, by the way. We're in the studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Remy Music. Shout out to Remy Music Studio. This is our headquarters. This is our home. So we're in here all the time. And so when we get in here, we just kind of bring like the basic structure of a song maybe, and we'll just start putting it together. And then we start bouncing ideas off each other. And, like I tell everybody, it makes it easier when you have a guy like this on your side, because he basically, but you can come in here with an idea and leave with a full song by the morning. So this guy can do it. He can really do it all. So, a lot of people will ask me like, man, well, they ask for advice. I was like, well, first of all, get someone like that on your team, and you'll start doing all right.
Definitely, definitely. Yes. Well, congratulations again. Looking forward to listening to the song and enjoying it. And I hope you guys do really well, and just keep creating music from the heart. At the end of the day, you're putting a piece of your heart out there, and hopefully people enjoy it and they stream it, all day, every day.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, and likewise to you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
All right. Well, guys, thank you very much, man. You guys.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah,
Always a
no,
pleasure,
thank you,
man.
bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the first right podcast y'all do for this, for
For this song, yes.
for this song.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys very, very much, man. You don't know what that means to me, and we're here, man. We're here to help. Whatever y'all need, just let me know.
Jason, thank you for having us, and thanks for you guys, like podcasts like this that keep everybody in the loop. And I know it says legends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing all the legends, but also thank you for bringing us new artists on, and
Yeah.
we really appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Hey, not a problem, man. Not a problem. All right, Brenda. You wanna send a few shout outs real quick that are in the chat?
No, thank you for everybody. R&M Promotions. Thank you everybody that joined, and thank you for supporting, artists that are just coming out. And believe me, these songs take a lot of work. They take a lot of heart and a lot of passion. So support them, follow them on their social media. Make sure you listen to the song at midnight, and then listen to it all day tomorrow and the day after. So just support them and just follow them, because every follow, every share, every time you guys stream the song, it's a blessing to them. So don't stop doing that. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you very much, and we'll see you guys on Saturday. Look out for that flyer. Actually, the flyer's already out, guys. Go to my homepage and y'all see it there. We'll see you, Brenda.
Bye.